I knew I would be freaked out, so I'm not freaked out because I expected that it was going to be really short feeling.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody. I am going to get my hair cut. It's gotten really long. I know that you're like, what? But for me, it's really long. See all of that? And so I think I'm going to go in there and cut it pretty short, which means I'm going to feel pretty freaked out afterwards. But it's time. So let's do it. Well, it's short, peeps, and it's been messed with, so the curl's all weird. I knew I would be freaked out, so I'm not freaked out because I expected that it was going to be really short feeling. But anyways, right down the street, like right there is the Goodwill, so I should probably go. Okay, a little bit like a wet cat in there. This is what I got. First I got this, which I think is so cute. Think how cute that'll look on open shelving in the spring. It's from this company that Bordello Pinheiro in Portugal. I've seen a few things come through that I've sold that I love every one of them. So I'm going to start looking out for this Bordello Pinheiro. I think that's how you say it. Isn't that cute? I think it's super cute. And then I got some really interesting hippo mugs with some little scallops and polka dots and a cool glaze on them. I don't know what these are, but anybody who loves hippos would probably love them. I think they're super cute. Stoneware mugs. And then I got a pretty little, like, what's it called? Like a planter, I guess. Also made in Portugal. I don't think it's anything super fancy, but I thought it would be really pretty on a spring table with some white flowers in it. It's hard for you to see. There you go. Got a pretty glaze on it. So, small haul. There's a lot of people in this one all the time. And there was like, people who are like, wow, look at this, This on eBay right now, this is $90. And it's funny, I think there's a lot of people who buy to sell in there, which is fine. I think I used to be against that because I used to work at a thrift store, but now I realize that it helps move stuff through and makes these companies money, and usually they're shopping for different things than people who need the stuff. You know, they don't usually buy in hippo mugs and lettuce plates or cabbage plates. So anyways, I don't know how much of that I'll keep. I'm pretty sure I'll sell the hippo mugs, but I don't know what else. Okay, now that I'm home, I wanted to show you. I looked these up. These are very collectible 1980s Japanese mugs. On eBay, they're $25 a piece.
I find them terrifying.
They're so cute. And then this is beautiful, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? I might keep that for myself, and in the spring, put it up on these shelves. And then this is really pretty. I like that. So that's my mini haul. It's a holiday.
Hey everybody. I'm not sure if Megan has already started today's vlog or not.
maybe she did. I don't know. If she didn't, welcome. If she did, I'll just continue the day right here. I'm going to head over to the warehouse to look at some drawer slide things that need to be replaced. Some of the items that Megan's working on over there because it's kind of sticky, the drawers. Gonna go to the hardware store and pick up a couple, or I should say a few of those to replace. And then I don't know what. I just finished editing the vlog back there. You can see the laptop on the computer over there. And you can see the laptop on the table over there. You can also see the kitty. So I don't know what we're doing after that, but I think Megan wasn't gonna go over to the shop to do some painting. But then Andrea was like, hey, you wanna go to the thrift store? And she's like, yes. And so they went to the thrift store because obviously that's funner than painting. So they're at the thrift store. I'm not sure if she's recording because I think she gets embarrassed how much she goes to the thrift store, but it's okay. It's our business, and also she's finding stuff for our future house, so that's okay. Anyhow, that's what's happening so far. These two are hanging out, loving on the kitty. And yeah, we're here at the shop. Gonna take some measurements before I go over to Lowe's. But I thought real quick, we've had a question or two. People ask us how we kind of logistically do the vlogging thing. We've been doing vlogs 5 times a week. We did it all through December. And we're gonna actually try to see if we can keep doing that for the foreseeable future. It's actually easier for me to keep track of what we're doing if I just do it every day. And that way I can remember better what the previous vlog was about, and it's just easier to just kind of do it. So we record all of our stuff on our phones. Megan and I have iPhone 11 Pros, which have worked really great. Before that, we used to use a camera for most of our stuff, but the phones are great. They're easy to have with us, and these phones do really well quality-wise. And nobody thinks it's weird when they see you recording in public because everybody's got their phones out, so it's not a big deal. So that's what we record on. I typically edit in the morning every day. So the mornings are typically taken up with, right now we're kind of on Christmas vacation for school. But usually I'll do Eve's schooling stuff in the morning and also editing. And I edit until just after lunch or mid-afternoon, depending on how difficult the vlog was to edit. And so for me, if I'm recording, it's usually later in the day, you'll notice. If Megan is recording, it might be earlier in the day, but that's kind of the rhythm is edit in the morning, vlog in the afternoon and evening, and then edit the previous day's stuff the next morning. And then over the weekend, we kind of get a day off or a couple days off. We'll usually combine a few days or a couple days for the Monday vlog because we probably will have recorded a couple days during the weekend. So that's how we're managing our somewhat daily vlogs. So in case you're curious, it's not too difficult. And again, using your phones makes it pretty simple. So if you're looking at wanting to do your own YouTube channel, really, I don't think a whole lot of special equipment is required. If you have a decent smartphone with a camera, then it should be fine. And then editing software, we use Final Cut Pro for our editing software, which works really well. We're used to that. It's a little more complicated than some others. iMovie on the Mac, iMac works great, or any Apple computers, but we just use Final Cut Pro. So if you're wanting to start your own vlog, that's pretty simple. Just basic equipment and you can get going with it. So anyways, just a little info on how we do that. These are the little drawer supports that need to be replaced for this big piece that Megan's been doing. They're a little bit rough. These are the originals and kind of loose on some of them. So they have this kind of thing at Lowe's. I'm pretty sure that I can just find the same size and replace these, and it should be pretty simple, but I think we got about 5 that need to be replaced. All right, I went to Lowe's and I tried to get what I needed to fix the drawers, but they didn't have it, so I had to order from Amazon. So true story, couldn't fix it today. I'm back over here. Megan is doing some painting of this little number.
You might wonder why I'm painting it. Like, no, it's so pretty. And I had been going back and forth on this, but seeing if there's a way, but the top, you can't see it too much, but it was so damaged.
Yeah, it was pretty tore up.
That ultimately I just needed to paint it.
Paint it, baby.
So that's what I'm doing.
She's doing it. She's recording over here, a little time lapse. I think this is for your Instagram, right?
Yeah, for Indoorsy Store.
For if you want to follow on Instagram, go to Indoorsy-store. Indoorsy spelled INDOORSY.
Wow, that's a good ad.
Well, people have asked. So they weren't trying to spell it. I'm going to move so I'm not in the way of your little thingy. But that's also where we sell a lot of the stuff that Megan thrifts, the smaller stuff. And I think we'll probably be having...
You want a Megan Knorpp found treasure.
Yeah, we'll be having probably a sale next week some point. So check that out. And then over here, we had to turn this off because it was too loud. Peter's doing some D&D research. This is the D&D table. Jude, what are you trying to do?
The paint off of the...
Trying to get the paint off the pencil?
Yeah,
It's exciting stuff. Okay.
Because I'm bored.
You're bored?
Yeah.
It's kind of a boring day. It's cold and kind of dreary outside. Some of the friends weren't available to play. I am going to work on, I think in the last vlog I talked about how we were marking these, the Book of Mormon copies. I'm going to be printing and sending off, oh, that one got messed up, another load of those. So that's kind of an ongoing thing. Got my little shipping station set up here and get those sent off. So that's our afternoon so far. All right, it's a little bit later. Been working for a couple hours or an hour or two. I don't know what time it is, but you can kind of see that. It's a little bit in the shadows, but
Oh, there you go. It just needs to dry.
Megan's got it. That's our newest stack of books that are going out. So they're ready to go. And I think we're gonna go make dinner and eat it, right? Okay. Tonight's dinner is quiche. Oh, and salad, right? Forgot. Did the salad get made?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. Quiche is a go-to. Mom is doing her own egg thing.
I'm trying to avoid grains. They're not very good for me.
They're just not good for you. They're super great for
My
me.
mouth happy, but my gut not.
Yum, yum, yeah.
You love cat crap. Did I tell you that my doll is from China from the 1930s?
No.
I know, you're so excited.
I'm super excited.
Here they go. Maybe I didn't, but I got these dolls today.
Okay,
from the store.
what is the story with these dolls of yours?
Well, I know, I'm such an old lady now that I'm buying dolls. Hey, don't mess with his hat. He's made it all the way from the 1930s. So this little guy. Hey, don't bite that. Isn't he handsome? Hand
Yes.
stitched. Look at his hat. Somebody's just taking good care of him, except they lost his shoe. There they. Look at these hands, they're all perfect.
Yeah, looks like in great shape.
And then these ladies are a little bit less. They are, but they're really interesting to me because they're old. I'm gonna guess 1950s or 60s.
Yeah.
And leather boots on her and a leather vest. And then this little beaded crown. I guess it could be a boy.
Is that guy's gonna land this? Uh-oh, we don't want to chew on that.
No! Ah! Oh.
Can't be playing with that.
This one has like... You can't do that. Bing, 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 bing. little fur, like rabbit fur boots, and his little guitar.
You got these at which thrift store today, Megan?
The Restore. They've been there for a long time, and I loved them, but they were really expensive, and nobody was buying them. Everything's too expensive there the last 6 months. And then today they marked them down.
Oh.
$5.
Whoa. From what?
I don't remember. 20 maybe?
Whoa. That's a big markdown.
Well, they had been there for months. And then this guy was in the case for $5. And I have another lady I bought. It's a handmade doll from looks like somewhere in the Middle East, like Afghanistan or something. She's real pretty. She's over at the shop. And you were so cute. He's like, you wouldn't let me play with those. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I don't know if I'll sell them. They're so pretty.
I don't think that everyone has seen this shelf now with the stuff in it.
Oh yeah, it looks really
It looks
pretty.
good. I'm not going to stand up. I'm just going to move.
What happened was I started collecting dolls as a joke, on a lark for Halloween. But really, I like dolls. And so I get all these creepy dolls, but then you start seeing pretty dolls, and you're like, well, that one's pretty. And so then...
So then you end up with a bunch of pretty dolls, too.
And then you start collecting...
Gonna get them riled up. He's like, this makes me want... Big paws.
Okay, Peter, you need to go to bed. Okay, go to bed.
Actually, most of the kids are in bed right now.
Peter, go to bed.
This kitty wants a string.
Did I show you the mugs I got today? They're already sold.
The mugs. Are you talking to me or to the camera right now?
Talking to my friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, come close. Let's see them. Hippopotamus mugs. I mean, come on. Who doesn't
They're
want...
made in the 1980s in Japan, and they already sold with another person wanting them in line after that. They are pretty dang cute.
Yeah, those are pretty cute.
Special.
I mean, who doesn't love a good hippo mug? This is what going to bed looks like for these kids. It means they're just in and out for about 5 hours, it feels like.
Remember the old days when I would eat a big bowl of butter and popcorn every night? That was fun.
Yeah, we could make popcorn.
Not eating.
I mean, I would eat it. You wouldn't. Would that make you feel bad if I just ate it?
No, I'd be fine.
Sit there.
I'm not eating it because it was starting to affect the way that my clothing was fitting. So. And you know, you get to have fun for the holidays, but
you know, technically it's still the holidays.
I
Till
know,
New Year's.
It wasn't
New
any
Year's.
fun anymore because it was like, hey, my clothes, I don't want to tie the next side up.
Okay. People probably don't know your method, what system you use for, staying at the weight you want to. It's been a while since I think you said what you use.
I mean, the first thing, I've tried a lot of things to be like at a healthy weight for myself.
Mm-hmm.
I tried for many, many years to exercise my way to that. Ran like half marathon and like just run, but it doesn't really affect your weight. You have to run a lot of miles to make up for all the cookies and the grilled cheese sandwiches.
Can't run that far.
Yeah, and I did like Weight Watchers and stuff, which was a fun community, but you're like down a pound, up a pound, down a pound, up a pound.
Mm-hmm.
At least for me. And I guess you just have to figure out your body and what it wants and what it doesn't want and what works for maybe your personality type. But I eventually discovered that a lot of things were actually hard on my system.
Mm-hmm.
Wheat being at the top. I'm not like...
gluten intolerant.
No, but it makes me feel sick. It gives me cold sores, things like that.
I guess some people might say you are gluten intolerant.
Yeah, but what is it called? Celiac, 'cause I don't have that.
Okay.
And then, like, I can eat it. I'm just going to be gassy and constipated.
The C word.
And then, but I also discovered, like, things like broccoli and cauliflower are really hard on my gut, too.
It's true, man. Me too.
Mike and I were vegan for a couple of years. We were vegetarian for more than that. We've done a lot of things. And I'm grateful for all of the things.
I was a fruitarian for a month.
Oh my gosh, we were fruitarians for a month. Like that
was
crazy
pretty awesome.
Keely, the banana girl or whatever.
That was back in...
I gained like 10 pounds that month eating fruit.
I lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, Mike was totally sick. Anyways, turns out we're not apes. We shouldn't just eat bananas all day. At least our bodies shouldn't.
No, we weren't just eating bananas, but...
I mean, you think about it. Mike and I our ancestors are all from Northern Europe. They ate like almost no fruit.
Cheese and meat.
So all of our DNA, like maybe if you're from your ancestors along the equator or something, but...
I'm just hoping my ancestors ate a lot of hot dogs, because that's currently what mine did.
No way they did. They probably ate a lot of cured meats. Anyways, point being, I feel really good when I stay away from most grains. I can have some white rice, but in moderation. And then I haven't tried oats, but anyways, I eat less carbs. I'm not like keto, but I eat less, and I eat meat, and I'm okay with dairy. Like I've said, I've been vegan, so I've cut it out before. I'm fine with dairy, and I eat lots of salad. I really like salad. It sounds boring, but I like greens a lot. They're tasty to me. I never get tired of a good salad.
Yeah.
I do get tired of salads with the big leaves in them, though, where you're like getting the...
You like gotta chop it up.
Yeah, I like a chopped salad, but anyways.
Or the salad with the apples and the Snickers bar.
But
that's good too.
Popcorn doesn't bother my system. Like, I don't get gassy from that or anything, so that grain is fine. But it just makes me gain weight if I eat it every night with like a load of butter on it. I don't know why. That's something weird about me. And I just find I'm a lot more energetic when I don't have any sugar. It is now time to, what is it called? Like when you're steering, and you're bringing it back. Like recalibrate.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't mind it. I don't mind it. It makes me feel better. So I stopped eating sugars and grains day after Christmas. So it's
been 1.5 days.
3 or 4 days now. 4 days. But I don't miss it. Like I get like a little bit of a headache if I've been having a lot of it, or I get a little tired as my body's like, wait, I'm used to eating all that sugar.
I never get past that point myself.
No, Mike doesn't. He's tried to give up sugar. We did a Whole30 once.
That lasted like 2 days for me.
A whole 30 minutes.
Yeah, that's what it really
for Mike.
is.
I really like the Whole30. The only hard part was the fat. I don't eat a ton of fat. It makes me feel kind of greasy inside, but some fat is good. Anyways, the point being, so I used a program called Optavia because I really like some of their things, and I eat often. I don't do the fasting thing. That doesn't work for me. So I eat every 3 or 4 hours, even all the time. That's like a new habit of mine. I eat smaller meals more often, which sounded really hard, but it's not. For me, it makes me happy to eat that often. But everybody has to figure out. I know some of my friends swear by that fasting thing.
Some things work for some people.
Yeah, and some
don't.
people like really thrive when they eat. They don't have meat. I don't eat any beans or anything like that. I can have potatoes and sweet potatoes. Did I already say that? Those don't bother my system, but for some people, potatoes are really hard on them, or dairy or whatever. So I think you just have to listen, and if you're gassy and bloated and you feel yuck, then you should probably cut it out.
Probably switch it up. Nice, good tips.
But every once in a while, I'll still have the grains, because there's this amazing pizza place that it's an authentic Italian pizza place we go to that I will let myself go to once or twice a month, and I will eat it, and it makes me feel a little sick the next day, or that evening, but it's so good. So we made a new goal. It was only once a month, right?
I didn't know. No.
It was starting to become weekly.
Yeah, it was.
So.
Okay.
I probably look really beautiful right now. Just took a shower, washed my face, air dried my hair,
You look all
have
natural,
my braces on.
except for the
I have a
braces.
thrifted sweatshirt on, but it is pretty great, right? It was $4, but it's new. Still have the
Brand new,
tags
so
on.
yeah.
And it's got the little thumb things. I'm so fancy, you guys.
Yeah, cool. Look at you.
I exercise.
Very sophisticated.
Okay, it's late, so we're gonna be done with our video for today. So, thanks for coming along. Don't know how long this video is gonna be, because I can't remember what we recorded. And I'm too lazy to go back and look right now. So
My haircut, a little bit of thrifting. That's it.
showed a little bit of dinner. Okay, so not a whole lot. But thanks for coming along. A like, comment, subscribe. Go to knorpandssouth.com, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.